congratulations on this small independent
show.
This little thing.
It's a little thing we're doing. Yeah. Thanks for coming out. Really appreciate it.
Supporting the arts, everything. Congratulations. I can imagine it was great to be part of a Star Trek universe, but one that's Picard and Patrick Stewart. I mean, it must have been impossible to turn down.
Impossible to turn down. Yeah, no, I as soon as I got it, first of all, I didn't even realize what it was, because when you audition for something like this, they give it a different name, so it was called Drawing Room, and I'm like, Drawing Room? But the character was really good, and then I looked a little deeper, and I was like, Patrick Stewart is an executive producer? Wait a second, what's going on? When I got this job, I literally pinched myself, jumped up and down, and I don't think I realized really what it means to be in Star Trek until San Diego Comic-Con, where we walked into that room and we got this amazing response from the amazing fans that we have. And literally my castmates and I looked around and we're like, oh my God, we're on Star Trek. I mean, really, Picard Star Trek. So yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge series, and it's been going for many, many years, but it's the kind of core ideals that make the show work in many ways. You know, all of the kind of space stuff is fantastic, but it's the characters and the core ideals. This show seems to go back to the kind of the ideals of the original show. Did you find that when you read the script?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, what I found is that I realized that Star Trek in general, like since the beginning, has always been about humanity. It's about telling our stories. And I'm a Dick Wolf kid, right? I'm Law and Order. I play cops and all this tough people with guns and stuff. And I've always been a procedural kid. And you sort of think like, oh, sci-fi is people fly and they're different colors. But I didn't realize that the stories that we get to tell in science fiction, literally under our umbrella, we get to tell the story of people whose voices aren't heard, whose faces aren't seen. It's the most inclusive universe that we have on any other platform. And it's seamless. It's seamless. It's not like, oh, this person's this, looks this way because we're in that country. No, this is the world of Star Trek. And we tell, damaged stories. We tell immigration stories. We tell inclusion, exclusion, other isms. I mean, it's amazing. Harry, sorry, I haven't seen him for like months. So it's an amazing gift to sort of go, oh, this is actually where the real human stories, not procedural, sci-fi, and I never knew that.
Just for fans who are dying to see this next chapter, can you tell us what overall Star Trek fans can expect from the series?
I thought you were going to ask the question.
Seen the universe of Star Trek before.
What they haven't seen in the universe, well, that's the thing. This Star Trek Picard is going to actually bring you to different places in the universe than you've seen in the universe and on Earth. You're going to see Picard. What's beautiful about this is that it's been 17, 18 years since Next Generation's been off. So that time that Patrick as well as Picard has aged, the world has changed, our world as well as their world, and so that's a truth. We track that, so we are a continuation of that story. So you're going to get to see more, like everything that you've been wanting to see from Picard, you're going to see that and more, and really surprising things.
Of course, fans are most excited to meet a whole new array of characters. Can you tell us what you can about your own and where you fit into Picard's new world?
Absolutely. Raffi is a security analyst, hacking genius. She has a very strained relationship with the Federation. She had a working relationship with Picard after Next Generation, and they had a falling out. She's haunted by decisions and things that have happened in her past, and that has made her rely on vices as crutches. But I don't want to say that she's an addict as in she's kicking back on the side of the street, but she has vices to help her get up in the day. And I really love to tell this story because I feel like it's a very relatable story to us all. We all have people in our lives that we know that have demons on their shoulders and are doing things that they have to do to get through the day. And I want us to tell that story as in the people who are going through those challenges are still viable. They're not to be pushed to the side. They're still valuable people of our community and need to be supported and cared for.
Valuable. Obviously, Sir Patrick is one of our most prized national treasures. Can you talk about your experience working with him and why, of all of the roles he's played, this is one that remains so beloved and so iconic?
I think, first of all, working with him is phenomenal. I mean, my very first day, I tried to be nice and cool. I'm like, hi, I'm Michelle. And my knees were like shaking so much I thought he could hear them. But he literally put me at ease immediately. He's so kind. He's so generous. He's so authentic, he's so loving, and I think those things are the reason why Picard has been so beloved by all of us, because he is that. He is calm, he is kind, he is strong, he is vulnerable, he is empathetic. He tells those stories. He's brave, and he's not afraid to be wrong. So I think that those things about Patrick are the same things about Picard, and that's why we love him.
Of course, when you're entering a franchise that has such a devoted fan base, my final question, are you nervous about how fans of the original series may react to the different tone of this series and some of the different subtext?
I'm not really, because this show has been made, our writers and producers are true Trekkie fans and lovers. So they, and Patrick is an executive producer. We don't ever shoot anything that Patrick doesn't believe the fans will love. In fact, when we're shooting a scene and he thinks it's, it rings false, he literally will say, no, this is not right. The fans will know we need to change this. And we stop and we vet it out and we change it and we work it so that it's true and authentic to what the fans will like. So no, I really believe that if true Trekkie fans come to watch us in our new show, they're going to love this.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey!